Why don't we take a break? It's important to take a good, hard look at yourself once in a while. We've been discovered.
finish this.
We know what we must do. There must be no other choice.
If Revenants continue to proliferate unchecked, their blood will trigger a mass mutation of all matter. If this world is to have a future, Revenants must submit to nature's course. Indeed, Sabine has long left to live herself. Yet I... Sophia, the world never looked quite as beautiful to me after you left. Many today will do anything for more time, even if it means changing the ordinance. What compelled their ceaseless thirst for more life? In unison, they reply, a life ended prematurely is one bereft of meaning.
Their greed blinds them to the ruin they cause. The egotists fancy their lives are worth more than yours, my Dragom! But no more! This must end! My dearest Sabine, I promise you, I shall upend this world, built upon their lies! All will know that your life was a thing of beauty. And never again will anyone say otherwise!
Xenon.
Farewell, Xenon Griffith. Heretic that you were worthy of respect. Your sacrifice has bought this world a century of life. We won't let this time go to waste. I can promise you that much. You two have done superbly in dispatching the hero Xenon. The magnitude of your feat cannot be overstated. You have nearly saved the world.
Lady Lavinia, I'm sorry. I'm not sure this was the right thing to do.
Only time will tell. For now, we must forge ahead and hope the results will bear us out. We grow ever closer to achieving our goal. First, let's return to Magmel. There is much to learn. The last hero is, well, I must tell you of him.
It's up to us to make good on the path we've taken. For Xenon's sake, as much as anyone else. Let's head to Magmel and hear what Lady Lavinia has to say. You've come so far.
We are on the cusp of success, of an unprecedented victory. It is time, then, to discuss the final hero. Valentin Voda. Formerly the forsworn heir of Voda House. And my biological son.
I had a feeling.
Now, he lies dormant, buried deep within the very heart of Luna Rapacis. The time has come to undertake this voyage, to gird our hearts, and vanquish him. I have already prepared everything we need to complete our mission. When you're ready, truly ready, to face what lies ahead, come speak to me. I will ready a portal to transport you.
Valentin's the final hero, and we have to slay him. I'm afraid we're in for a fierce battle. We'd best be fully prepared.
I'll upgrade your...
Take... Now, let's go see Lady Lavinia when you're ready. We must remain steadfast.
I will now transport us to Luna Rapacis. Are you ready to depart? So be it. The key to Valentin's cocoon is his closest confidant. An unusual key, to say the least, and yet only he can commune with Valentin's pathos. Noah, it is you.
Guess that checks out.
Having said that, Valentin's cocoon is particularly resilient. The key alone cannot break his seal. Our solution, the Luna Rapacis. The moon brims with energy generated by the resurgence. By harnessing its power, you'll be able to reach Valentin and release his seal. The fate of humanity is in your hands.
What's the matter?
I have debated long hours whether to divulge this before I sent you away. But I believe you have the right to know, and the news will not be pleasant. But please trust that I mean well in telling you this.
Hey, sorry for the wait. You damn fool. Who asked you to put the world on your shoulders? Way back when, he and I swore an oath. If we ever found ourselves at the crossroads of destiny, we'd walk down the same path, together. And if either of us was ever to stray, the other would drag his ass back onto it. Now, I guess it's time I make good on that oath. Come on, let's go. I've got to pry him out of this nightmare. It's been too long. I was itching for a fight. What are you standing around for?
We have arrived at Luna Rapacis, cradle of the final cocoon, and the infernal bane of all Revenant kind. The air feels heavy with tension. Multiple shards of pathos are nearby. Let's start collecting resurgence energy, but be ready for anything.
I can make us some food if you want to rest. Pick whichever way you want to go.
Here you go.
That looks pretty damn valuable.
That'll do.
Did I keep you?
Going all out. I'm getting fired up.
Damn. So much for that.
I feel great.
I gotta say, you two have come into your own since we first met. I'm impressed. Your movement in combat is looking much sharper, more practiced. And Lou, there was a time you seemed afraid of your own shadow. Now there's conviction in your eyes. I was prepared to stay at your side for some time, but apparently I need not. You two can handle yourselves just fine.
Hey, you okay?
No, it's an incursion. But why now of all times?
I see. You became a Revenant for your family.
I needed them safe, whatever it took. The payoff was seeing my siblings and parents reach old age. My nieces and nephews are all the family I have left now. Our happy reunions rouse old memories.
The beauty of life lies in continuity. I'm convinced now, Noah. Our role as Revenants is to serve mankind as its guardians. I want a world where families like yours live free of strife. We'll achieve this together.
What Valentin said was true. What Valentin...
We had a lot of mouths to feed in my clan back then. My becoming a Revenant and entering the... Those nieces and nephews are still doing just fine. Hell, the young... It's been a century since you and I last had one of those incursions, huh? Glad you're holding up okay. We're here to protect a world where the seeds of humanity can bloom forevermore. The raison d'etre of Revenants. A Valentin turn of phrase, as I'm sure you can tell. After we met and became true comrades, well, it wasn't long before his dream became mine. I only wish we could have made it happen in our time. I digress. The past is past. Don't mind me. That's all the energy in this area. With that done, let's move on to the next one.
Seriously? Here you go.
Is this what I get?
One more time? I'm with you.
I feel great! Going all out!
Getting better all the time.
I feel great! I feel right.
Scratch on it.
This one won't be a lot.
Stay focused!
Gotta find a donor. I'm with you. There's something I've waited a century to be able to ask you. I know we're not allowed to know how history changed, but be honest with me. I remember that day, that moment, in fact, when you burst in on me and France trying to kill one another on Magmal Island. You came back through time to save my hide, didn't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I'll be damned. Look at you two and your hearts of gold. Thank you. I owe you big time.
Not another incursion.
You're telling me everyone in the Academy is dead?
Yes, on Lavinia's orders. She sacrificed most of them to produce vessels.
Is she out of her mind? Those were our classmates!
I'm sorry, no. There's no other recourse. I couldn't stop her. It's my fault. Hers was the only viable solution, and I could offer no alternative.
Lady Lavinia rarely speaks of the past, but this is dreadful.
That's a memory. Attempts to reseal the resurgence produced an endless series of tragedies. Voda House. It's directly descended from Idris, a lineage charged with the terrible task of maintaining the seal for all eternity. And what's more, they knew. They knew the seal would give out one day. But they could never produce an heir fit for the title, fit to replace Idris. And renewing that seal required them to produce a vessel, something capable of harnessing that power. France and I were spared because the Voda still saw some use for us. But as for the others, snuffed from existence. All of it, the Academy, the resealing efforts, was Lavinia's plan. She called the shots.
She would go so far.
In her defense, I'm sure she was desperate. Doing nothing meant annihilation. Even so, the incident spurred Valentin and me to take our leave of Voda House. We tried to solve it alone. Valentin never said anything, but I'm convinced he was driven not to let anyone else be sacrificed. Sorry, that's more than enough reminiscing. Let's get a move on.
choose.